Welcome to another week of Simply Chakras with your intuitive friend, Jen Rodriguez. It's fall, y'all. So I'm excited to celebrate a week here of the Equinox and of welcoming Libra season. So today I thought I'd dress my little set here, and also we're going to do a spread that is going to reflect a little bit of the summer months as we welcome the Equinox. How does that sound? Woo! Okay, and at the end of this video, of course, like always, I'll go ahead and share 3 journaling prompts that will help you clear the energy and move into the right direction that you're looking for. So, I'm excited. Welcome, welcome. I love all the messages that I have been receiving from each and every single one of you guys. The support, the love of the last video I did has been amazing. And if I can just help and impact one person, I have done my greatest job ever. Thank you so much for that, and I hope you guys continue loving these. So without further ado, let's go ahead and do this. Now, this tarot spread, I was scrolling through Instagram and there's an account, BD Tarot, and she made a 6-card tarot spread welcoming the fall. And I thought, why not do that for the community? So this is a tarot spread for you guys, and each card is with a question. So I'll say the question and then I'll share the card and the meaning that I received when I channeled that information. So as we welcome the fall equinox, we know that now summer and is practically leaving, which makes me really sad because I love the summer. But summertime is a masculine energy, and now winter is more of a feminine energy. So as we move into this feminine energy, the daylight hours are now the same, right? So 12 hours of daylight, 12 hours of nighttime, and we come into this nature's moment of hibernation and a bit of a death, essentially. The Mother Nature begins to prepare itself, at least in this part of the hemisphere. Mother Nature begins to prepare itself for hibernation with bearing of the leaves, the trees shifting, the plants shifting, the animals shifting, and everybody getting ready to release and let go a little bit, right? Like a little death, essentially. And that brings us to the feminine energy of letting go of things that no longer serve us, going into self-reflection, going back to center and honing in on what we want. And this is the perfect time to really start to vision, to dream, to take a look into what you would like to manifest once the new year comes. So let's go ahead and do some of that. This is also the time, because of Libra season, where duality becomes a little bit more present, and you begin to see the right, the wrong, the good, the bad in your life, and not necessarily make any judgments towards it, but it will begin to come up more as the energy of Libra and the fall equinox start to show up and more and more and more. Okay, so what I have for you again is this tarot spread. And let's see, question number 1, which we're going to start over here, is what have I achieved during the summer period? So that is the 4 of Wands, and that brings me to a energy of relaxation, of rest, of self-reflection. So even though we're moving into the energy of self-reflection now, seems like your energy was in a way in self-reflection during the summer months. So this is a time to review the progress that you have done during the last 3 years. Yeah, let's do that. To review the progress that you have done during the last 3 years, and specifically during the last 3 months, okay? So this is very important for you, because if you need to know what tweaks, changes you need to make, it's important that you know what you've done, what worked, and what you could have done differently, so that you can begin to move and achieve the new things into the new year as it comes. So it's about tweaking your progress and seeing, reassessing, and tweaking your progress. Self-reflection is very important during the last 3 months and the last 3 years, okay? Because it's very important to see what your wins have been, what you could have done better. Because something that I have found is that you can keep going, and not knowing what you're really doing if you don't have some time to self-reflect. I kind of do this every 90 days, take a look at where I'm doing in my business, in my life, how I want to move forward, what changes I want to make. So that's very important, okay? All right, question number 2. What is the bounty of my harvest? And I got the King of Swords, and the King of Swords is more of like a mental clarity, authority, and the truth, essentially. So for this card, there may have been some decisions that you made during the summer months, some decisions that you weren't entirely feeling good about it, but you knew they had to get done in order to move in the right direction. So this has been maybe saying no to clients, saying no to big clients, saying no to projects, maybe moving a project in a different direction. Maybe even though you came across as detached and maybe cold, you knew you needed to make the decision for everything's best and highest. And so now you're feeling with a little bit of shame, guilt about that. So it's important to make amends with that, make peace with that, and move forward. Yeah, that felt good there. And the other thing is that you're really good at what you do, so it's important to stay in your lane. Basically, if there's something that you don't want to do, that you don't feel the need to do, inclined to do, you're not the right person to work with a certain client, go ahead and refer or outsource out. That is the thing here. Okay, question number 3. What are you truly grateful for? And for that card, I got the Emperor. And that is authority, father figure, that is structure. And for the last 3 months, you've been really grateful about taking matters into your own hands. You realized that you needed to make a choice to move in the right direction in your business and your life. And you said enough is enough, and you started to move this energy of taking matters into your own hands. Know that the universe acknowledges you for taking the initiative, knowing that nobody's gonna save you, you need to save yourself. And that energy has allowed you to stand up for yourself. And even though you're not exactly where you want to be, know that you are moving through some uncomfortable things, but know that the universe completely and utterly acknowledges your part in decision making and moving things for yourself. Okay? So question number 4, what resources are available? And 1, 2, 3, this card number 4 over here. So that would be the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is a nurturing, providing, it's like a working parent. And so that energy tells me that you've worked hard to generate a new level of security. This is a parent energy around you that is taking care of you, that is nurturing you, that is loving you, that is providing for you, because you have tapped into enough is enough. I need to take action, matters into my own hands. So what has happened is that you have tapped into the energy of helping you achieve greater growth. And because of that, you've matched, right? You're matching it. So know that you and that energy are one right now, and you're going to continue to provide. So if you're worried about how the next couple of weeks, months are going to unfold, know that you are being provided for. And as long as you're tapping into that energy and believing that you can do great things, the universe will continue to meet you and provide you with the next, what I call the next 200 feet. So the thing here is that, and I heard this a while ago that helped me a lot. So basically, you can drive across country in the nighttime. Let's say you only drive at night. You can drive with your headlights. Now the headlights are like, HID beams or whatever, really bright lights. But essentially, you can drive with just looking at the next 200 feet of road in front of you. That's all you really need to get across country during the night. And if you can trust in your headlights, in your car, in yourself to drive the next 200 feet, then know that you can trust in yourself and in the universe to unfold the next 200 feet. And that's really all you need. So continue going into that again, as long as you're tapping into that energy of taking matters into your hands in an aligned way. Allow the universe to unfold the next 200 feet with ease and with grace. So that's the energy that's coming in. Remember that we're moving into the feminine energy, and that feminine energy is intuition, feeling it and allowing it to come to you. So allow the universe to show you the next 200 feet. Don't grasp at it. Don't continue to feel desperate about it. Trust that you've tapped into that energy of nurturing and taking care of yourself for your business and your life, that energy will continue to unfold the next few steps in front of you. All you need are the next few steps. Okay, all you need is the next few steps. Okay, card number 5. Question is, what resources do I need to gather? That would be card number 5. Right here, okay. Card 5. That would be the High Priest or the Hierophant, depending on what tarot card you are looking into. So that is more of a spiritual wisdom and challenging the status quo. Okay, and I love this card because as business owners, people that you work with, clients, whatever you do as a service, you're tapping into challenging the status quo, because you're probably doing something that not everybody has it in them to do, a business to serve people on a greater level, and you have it within you to bring out a message. So you're challenging the status quo like this, and this is going to create a awareness that you need to have a balance with your subconscious mind and your conscious mind. So you know that your subconscious mind rules everything and projects everything in your life, and you're understanding that if there's something that is not right, that is not projecting abundance, you know that you need to shift your internal wiring. You need to shift your internal thinking to match what it is you want. So you're understanding that. And of course, if you follow me, if you like these videos, you most likely are attracted to the idea of manifesting everything you desire by healing the inside of yourself, right? So this is why you're here, you're watching this video. So just know that the universe is acknowledging that you want to change something in your outer world, and now it's time to gather the resources of how to do that. So you can follow these videos, connect with a course, connect with a mentor to help you do just that. So maybe you're aware that you've been running on autopilot, but now it's time to take back control and you're questioning everything. You're being aware. Now that your life is a projection, right, of your inner world, you're choosing now to, what do I need to heal, clear, release, and be more in alignment to what it is that I want to manifest. Which brings me to question number 6. What can I release and let go? Ooh, I love that question. And for that question, 2 cards actually came out. And the 2 cards are the 8 of Pentacles and the 9 of Swords. And that is about self-mastery and self-development. So what you need to let go of, and pay attention to here, because this is where the healing part of the video begins. This is where I want you to go grab a pen and paper right now. Pause this video at this particular moment if you haven't already. Grab a notebook, you're journaling, because this is where the healing begins of the rest of the video, including the 3 journaling prompts that I'm going to share with you. Let me take a drink of water because I get excited about this. Okay, so let's go ahead and do just that. So what you need to let go of is the idea that you have mastered this life, that your success is one and done, that manifesting all that you desire should have happened already. Maybe you've been confused about what is the one thing you need to do, the one thing you need to heal, the one thing that you need to just get because you're frustrated and you feel it. Maybe you're so focused on finding the one thing that it becomes an all or nothing mentality. Either you end up all in and you don't figure it out and you get overwhelmed, or you give up, still not figure it out, and you're frustrated. So it's actually easier than you think. And this is what I want you to feel into, okay? Just let go and just sit with it. Let go and just sit with it. Sit with the fact that you may never figure out what is the one thing you need to heal in order to attract the abundance you need. And you're like, wait a minute, what? And I know most of the work I do, if you follow me for a long period of time now, or if you ever worked with me, you know that a lot of the work I do is very counterintuitive. And it's so opposite, but that's what gets you the most results. So if you're open and willing to heal and attract the abundance you want, then keep paying attention. Okay? So when you just let go and sit with it, you sit with the fact that you may never figure this out, right? You may never figure out how to get it or how to understand it. And what you're left with is just feelings of judgment. Feelings of judgment of what others might think if you do the thing or if you don't do the thing. If you do the business, don't do the business. If you lean this way, if you don't lean that way. If you get the client, if you don't get the client. And then the other judgment is from yourself for not doing more, for not doing better, for not doing the right thing, for all the coulda, shoulda, wouldas. Okay? And I want you to just take a breath in there and let that go. Let that go. And if you can't let it go, if you're like, Jen, but I want to find the thing that's going to help me crack the code and get to the next level, then I want you to release that feeling to a higher power, to Creator, to Source, to God, to Jesus, to whoever you feel, to a higher power. What you so desperately want, you are actually chasing away. What you so desperately want, you are actually chasing away. So by doing this exercise, you're allowing it to just be. So that you can be, and it can come to you. Remember that you have already tapped into that energy of, I need to do better for my life. I'm taking matters into my own hands. And you've already tapped into the frequency of the universe, caring, loving, and nurturing you. So allow it to come to you. As you step into this feminine energy, right? And it doesn't matter if you're male or female, it's just an energy of allowing, of being taken care of of knowing that your needs are met, that is the energy that I'm talking about, then you begin to just realize that the less control you have, the more control you have. And if you're so stuck on trying to get that control, trying to get an upper hand, trying to win, then you are literally chasing your success away. And just acknowledge that the less control you have, the more control you have. And watch as that energy will actually come and engulf you and treat you with all the gifts that you could ever imagine, because the universe knows better than you and I put together, my friend. So as we're moving into this feminine energy, that means that we have, of course, 7 chakras, right? And the first 3, 4 chakras are actually more of a feminine energy. So that would be the crown, the third eye, the throat chakra, and the heart chakra. Those are your feminine energy chakras. So as we are balancing that, we're looking into our vision, we're looking to express that, we're looking to see that, we're looking to speak that, and we're looking to definitely feel that energy. So journaling prompt number 1 that I have for you today is, what action can you do differently moving forward that is in more of an alignment to your vision or values? What action can you do differently moving forward that is in more of an alignment to your vision or values? Okay. Question number 2 I have, or journaling prompt number 2 really, is how can you make sure to stop and celebrate your current successes? That's a good one, because I know that during the last couple of months, you've gone through a lot. You've shifted things, you've worked with clients, or you've had personal goals in your life, and it's so easy to just keep going without celebrating what you have already done. So how can you make sure to stop and celebrate your current successes? And journaling prompt number 3 is, where do you need to let go a bit? Or what do you need to surrender to a higher power? That's a powerful one and a very strong one to allow you to flow more with your feminine energy. Where do you need to let go a bit? Or what do you need to surrender to a higher power? Okay, my friends, so that has been your healing video. That has been your fall and Libra season equinox. Welcome to an amazing week. I hope you enjoy it. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe so that you can get notified when I have more videos every week. And don't forget that the conversation continues over on Instagram, where you can share your ideas, what aha moments you had, and what beautiful things came from doing these journaling prompts. I can't wait to hear you, and I wish you all the best. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye.